Hey y'all, how y'all doing? GI Operation coming at you. And today I'm gonna ask a question. Are you TUit? Right? Now think about that for a second. TUit. 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 Anyway, I know you're thinking, but some may have already picked it up right away. But TUit. Are you one of those people that say, I'm going to get around to it? To it, to it, to it, to it. Anyway, you know what? As we get older, in order to hit our goals and dreams and growth and things like that, we have to stop saying we're going to get around to it and start doing it. So do it. Get it out of the way. Do the things, and people look at me and say, you know what? How did you grow so fast? How did you grow the network so quickly? How did you surpass, so many other websites and networks that are in our same black business, black event niche, right? And the thing is, there's a lot of things that I like to do. And then there's a lot of things that I don't like to do. Growing up as a child, they was notorious for saying, you know what, you're lazy. I'm like, well, everybody has some laziness in them. The things that they don't like to do, that's where, and you really don't do it, or you do it half-ass or whatever. But what I've learned is in my business growth and knowledge growth and listening to, the successful people who I deem successful, you know what they do? They do. There's things that they like to do, and there's things, and I'm gonna back that up. There are some things that they like to do, and then there are some things that they don't like to do. This pollen is killing me. Anyway, but what they end up doing is they do the things that they don't like to do first thing in the morning, and get those things out of the way, right? Checking emails. That's not something I love to do, right? And I don't, and going through some of the social media stuff and things like that, I call it busy work. And those are things that don't really put money in your pocket, for instance, but it grows your business. Because I tell people all the time, I look at people's Twitters, and I look at their Facebook pages, and I look at their Google Plus accounts and LinkedIn accounts, and they haven't made an update in weeks. Why? Because they TUITs. And TUITs, it never happens, right? When you're going to get round to it. I tell people all the time, create, especially when I see people promoting themselves and their businesses on social media, I tell people all the time, actually every day, all day, like 25/8, go ahead and create your profile for our network, BFHSNetwork.com, right? Create your profile there, because we're building a directory, a black business directory. We're building a social network for black business owners and event people, so that people could, have a kind of like a one-stop shop. So if you're in Chicago or LA or Miami or DC or New York or California, LA, London, Africa, Canada, the Caribbean, anywhere around the world, list your events. And what we're going to do is we're going to share with our social network. And at this time, we have about 130, 140,000 people, sets of eyeballs that, are looking for these urban professional type events, these social urban type events, right? Because they like to travel. They like to do things. But, for instance, you got some, black in LA's and black in New Orleans and black in Chicago and black New York. And, I don't know if those are actually websites or whatever, but I'm just being specific, or just, in general rather, black Atlanta and black Miami. And, but if you're not from there, you don't even know that those websites exist, right? When I go look at their stats, the majority of their people are coming from those cities alone. So it's just something that you need to think about. And that's where Black Folk Hotspots, comes into play. Black Folk Hotspots. Right? And that's what we're actually building, so that people can do that as far as, GPS. Eventually they'll be able to punch it into their smartphones and it'll show what's going on. The barbers, the beauticians, the, business services, the plumbers, the electricians, things that you use every day that you spend money on. You'll be able to find someone who looks like you to come to your door that is respectable. They do good work, probably their prices are right, the whole nine, but you don't know about them because you don't see them. And our price point, nobody can beat. So anyway, and also today we're running, if you're watching this, give me a call, 219-512-9910, or email me at BFHSNetwork@gmail.com for e-blast. And right now we're doing e-blast to our 18,000 list. Plus we're going to add a social media blast to that for $75. But you got to make sure you mention that you saw this on our YouTube video, right? So, and then what we'll do is we'll hook that up and we'll get that. That's like a $250 value, depending. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the e-blast and we're going to share with our social media, and we got some other twists and turns that we do with that. But anyway, make sure you hit us up on that, because very few people can even touch that. So that means that your message is going to, be seen by up to 140, 150,000 people. And it's going to continue to grow. Trust me. I'm an internet marketer at heart, so I understand how the internet works. Maybe we'll get you another link into Google for your business, so people will be Googling it. So they'll now if you're there and then we're there, and so what, they have to come to our site first to see it, and then click out and go to your site. As long as they get to where they're trying to get, and as long as they get the information they're trying to get. Anyway, but don't be a TUit. Create your profile right now. Stop what you're doing. Just go ahead to BFHS Network. Create your profile for your business. We ask 3 questions. I want tell us about your business. What made you go into that niche? Give us something. And ask some fun questions like inspirational quotes and things like that. And so we can share your business with our network. And then the more stuff that you share, so if you have events and things like that coming up, you'll pay us. There's a monthly fee, and it's at this point it's at least $6.95 a month, what we think is really reasonable. But if anything shared over that, at least $5 over that, as far as donated to the site, it helps us get going, and then we're going to do some extra promotion for you as well. And then be sure to share, invite your other friends, retweet us, or send out a tweet. We love that, and when we see other people doing stuff for us, we do extra stuff for them. Matter of fact, we do way more for them than they do for us, because that's my motto: treat people better than they treat you, and under promise and over deliver. Anyway, talk to you guys soon. Don't be a TUit, and be a DOit, right? So talk to you guys soon. I'm GI Operation on Twitter. That's GI Operation, one word, with the @ in front of it. And hit us up, or definitely hit us up on the network. Tag us, Team BFHS. And then if you tag us Team BFHS, we'll actually retweet that to our followers on Twitter. I think that's a pretty cool deal. You can also find me on Instagram, which is instagram.com/GI Operation. That's me personally, or instagram.com BFHS Network is our network. And then also too, make sure you share this video with your network as well. We really appreciate that. And then thumbs up and thumbs down, and leave a comment. Let us know how we're doing. If I need to change some things around, if you don't like our delivery, whatever. I don't give a crap. Talk. If you think this is the worst video you've ever seen, say it. We appreciate those things. And make sure you subscribe to our mailing list too, because a lot of times we have great business specials. and Black Folk Hotspots only specials for, getting an entry into night spots that you like for free, things like that. People running different specials for just our members alone. So all those links are in the description below. Talk to you guys soon. Stop being a TUit and be a DOit. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.